guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a review / comparison between the new Makeup Revolution Flawless Foils formula and the old formula. So I've been on a bit of a Makeup Revolution reviewing spree today because I've just filmed a video reviewing the new Fast Base foundation sticks. So if you want to see that review, I'm liking them. Click on the link down below to see that. And also I reviewed the new concealer, the Conceal and Define, in that same video as well. But while I was on there buying the new foundations, I'd seen that they had released a new formula of the Flawless Foil. And because I have the old formula, I thought I would do a bit of a review and comparison. So to start off my eyeshadow, I'm actually just going to go in with another Makeup Revolution palette. This is the Iconic Pro 2. And I'm very quickly just going to use a couple of the matte brown shades just to define my crease. I do also have the actual Stila version that these are a dupe of, and I have to admit I didn't really like it. I don't know if I got a really dodgy batch or something, but my one's just really crumbly and just awful, and I don't like it. Okay, so I'm going to start with the old formula. This is what the old one looks like. Mine is very grubby. This is in the shade Rose Gold. I tried to get the closest one I could, and the new shade, this one's called Rebound, and it looked like the closest shade, because the actual Rose Gold one of the new one was far pinkier. So both of them contain the exact same thing. They both contain the actual Flawless Foil, and they also contain the little primer liquid. The old one, though, has one of these little mixing containers, and the new one doesn't, which is a bit annoying, I guess, because how are you supposed to mix the new one? And so basically what you do is you take a little bit of the foil. The thing that I didn't like with this is, although it's a gorgeous colour, is that you get ridiculously messy. Like, I've got it all over myself already. And then you just drop in a few drops of the liquid primer, and then you mix it together in the little tray. So it becomes more of like a solid consistency, and apparently a bit easier to manoeuvre. So the other part I find is picking it up on the brush is actually really hard. So I know some people suggest do it with your finger, but in all honesty, my God, it just gets everywhere, so I'm just not even going to do it. So I'm going to pick some up on my brush. So I'm going to apply the old one to this side. And I'm just going to put it straight on my lid. I'm going to try and do it really carefully because I know it just gets everywhere. It gets all over your eyelashes. If you take it up too high, like me, I've got hooded eyes, so you end up with glitter all in your crease. So I try to go for a small brush so I can get it really precise. See, look, I've got it on my eyelash already. Oh. And although it looks really pretty, it kind of crumbles when you put it down. If you try and put any more on top or you try and move it, it just pulls away, which is annoying. So I mean, to be fair, as is like that, it doesn't look awful, but I like it when it looks really smooth and quite cut crease like. And if you want it over top of an eyeshadow just to add some glitter, then yeah, it's very pretty. I'm going to try and go in with a little bit more, just to try and intensify it a little bit. I might see actually if I've got a bit of an even smaller brush that I can use on the inner corner. This is actually an eyeliner brush that came with a Maybelline liquid eyeliner. Not liquid eyeliner, gel eyeliner. Okay, so that is this eye done. You know, it's okay, it doesn't look awful. It started to transfer to my upper lid slightly. I haven't taken it up too far today because I do have hooded eyes. So because it's really glittery, I don't want to take it up too far, otherwise it transfers. It's okay, it's a bit messy, it's not what I would like, but it looks nice from afar, it photographs quite nicely from afar, and if you're not bothered about it being too messy, then you know, it's okay. So we're going to move on to the new one. This is what the new one looks like. I've just put the colours together and they don't actually look too similar when they're next to each other. This one looked the closest to this one on the website. As I said earlier, the rose gold one of the new ones is really pink. This one looks quite coppery in person, which it didn't really on the website. And because the new one doesn't have a little mixing plate, I'm going to look on the website to see what it says. So it says, back with a brand new formula, our cream to powder flawless foils create an incredibly high shine finish. Uses soft bouncy shadows alone for a sheer shimmer layer, or layer up for a bold metallic effect. Every shade comes with an intensifying primer that works with flawless foils and other eyeshadows to create a long-lasting finish and vivid colour. Apply a drop of intensifying primer to your eyelid and tap until tacky. Oh, okay. And gently press the flawless foil over the top using a flat synthetic brush or your finger. Okay. The intensifying primer can also be mixed with flawless foil to create a buildable liquid shadow. Oh, so you can mix it. They say mix it on the back of your hand and gently press onto bare eyelids or over eyeshadow. Oh, now which one do I want to do? I might try the primer to the lid first. Let's give that a go. So I'm going to apply the primer to my lid first. I'm just going to put a drop on my finger and then dot it on my eyelid. And it says tap it until it's tacky. Doesn't feel like it's going tacky. It just feels wet. No, not tacky. Let's put a bit more on and see how that goes. Okay, no, I'm definitely not getting tacky. It's just rubbing off the rest of my eyeshadow. Okay, plan B. We're going to go for the same way as we applied the old one. I think I am actually going to mix it on the back of my hand. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bit of the primer on my hand first. And then I'm just going to rub my finger. Ooh, okay. Oh, it's got a very similar feeling. Not quite as bitty. But it does just kind of like move the product around a little bit. Can you see that? Okay, let's give it a go at applying it. Oh, but now it's all off my finger and I'm on the wrong hand. Okay. Okay, it goes on a lot smoother. The old one's quite chunky. This one does feel a lot smoother to apply. Ooh, I like it. Okay, so try and ignore the completely different eyeshadow placement between each eye. But yeah, it's really nice. I think if I did it again, I would definitely apply it with a brush, just because my finger is way too big to apply it to my lid. The new one is a lot creamier than the old one. It has gone on a lot easier. Like, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but really close up, it's like chunky and it's got larger pieces of shadow in some areas. And then after you wear it for a few hours, it breaks up even more. Whereas this one has gone on just like a seamless shadow. So yeah, overall, I really like it. There is a colour difference. This one is more of a copper and this one is more of a rose gold. Both colours are really, really nice. I actually really like this. It's really, really pretty. I actually would consider getting some of the other colours. They have a quite bright, glittery white shade. The colour in the pot didn't look appealing, and the colour on the swatches looked a bit creamy, a bit ivory, which I didn't really like. But I would give it a go. They're only £5, so I think it's worth it. I do really, really like the new formula, far better than the old one. So yes, I'm glad they came up with a new formula. It is very good. I just wish that they'd come out with the same colour as this, because it's very, very pretty, this colour, and the new one is too red for my liking. But yes, I really, really like them. So there we go, that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, as always, please give it a big thumbs up. And of course, please subscribe to my channel. I will link below my Makeup Revolution Fast Base Foundation, the one that I'm wearing here. So thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.